The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Ironworks, and man, this guy looks really cool. Now, Ironworks back in Generation 1 was a Micromaster base. It was never a robot, but I really like that they're bringing him back to, or bringing the set back so he can transform into his own robot, similar to how the weaponizers, being like little drones of the bases, could transform into their own robots in Siege. Very cool. Looks like there's a little weathering here. Yeah, interesting. Side box art in his little base mode. Deluxe class. And over here you can see 10 steps to transform and how he can separate. I do plan to pick up a couple of these Ironworks figures or whatever Micromaster bases they put out. You can see the interaction with the other Micromasters. Hey, let's get this guy out of the box. Here's Ironworks out of the package. Now, earlier I said Ironworks was a base in Generation 1, but he was actually a Micromaster that came with a base. So here in Earthrise, Ironworks is an actual base that transforms into a robot. That being said, he comes with his instructions. Very cool. You can see all the different parts he separates into. Has instructions to change him into the standard base mode. But as you can see on the back of the instructions, it shows other options. Like you can see this bridge option and this option to attach him to a larger figure like the weaponizers. Now, in Siege, we got weaponizers, and in Earthrise, these guys are called modulators. So weaponizers and modulators, kind of cool. They gave them their own name, being that they are module. Now he also comes with his weapon. Very cool that it's painted, has some nice paint detail on it. Let's put it on him. Oh, and he almost forgot, he comes with the decoder. And let's check on his map. On his map, the location is Velocitron. Okay, let's put that aside, take a closer look at Ironworks himself. Very cool looking robot. Now you can see there is some weathering in the form of washes here. Looks like they put a little ink wash on the yellow parts. It's pretty cool, kind of sloppily done. It's only applied on the yellow though, nowhere else, so it's not exactly consistent. Here's the back of the figure. A little bit of hollowness here in the back, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. All in all, a very nice figure. I do think Toy Hacks could do a lot with it because there are a lot of blank areas, blank panels that they could add some stickers to. Let's take a closer look at the head sculpt. I don't know how I feel about like the red mouth and the red eyes. You know, it just blends too well. And this part, you have red here but not painted here. I wonder if my copy is just suffering some QC or if this is intentional. Let me check out the packaging. Well, on the packaging it shows that this side is red and this side is not, so I'm gonna assume it's intentional, but I'm kind of curious why. Would have been better if both sides were red. A little plain on the bottom, but you do have some paint detail there. See some of the ramps. A lot of 5mm pegs in here, in here. Wait, let's get on to articulation on the figure. The figure head is on a ball joint, but yeah, I can rotate 360. The arms can rotate 360. You can lift up at the shoulder. You can rotate at the bicep. 90-degree elbow bend. I guess wrist articulation on this side. That's not really a wrist articulation, but on the side where he actually has a hand, there's no articulation. Now, articulation on this side is only 90-degree, but on this side, he can do more, but that's mainly due to transformation. Okay, on the waist, he technically could, actually no, he can't rotate 360 just the way this is built. So he only has this pivot here, and that's it. So you can do the splits. You can kick this much, kick this far back, and bend at the knee a lot, mainly due to transformation. He does have ankle tilt, as you can see here. And that's about it. I mean, pretty decent articulation. The waist, of course, there's nothing really you can do about it, about that because of the panels here, but it's okay. All right, let's get some size comparisons. Here's Ironworks next to Deluxe class hoist. Here's Ironworks next to Voyager class grapple. Here's Ironworks next to Deluxe class cliff jumper. Before we transform Ironworks into his base mode or standard base mode, I'm going to break him up into his components or modules, being he's a modulator. So let's take apart his gun, 2 components there, this arm, the legs, the ramps, the torso. So the main body, let's put the pieces here. Actually, let's clean it up a bit, do them one by one. I'm gonna rotate the head and flip it. There you go. Mine's is kind of tight, but that's his main body. Now he does open up to do other things, like a little scoop here. So there's definitely some modularity that you can build other things and make them do other things than I guess being the tower of some sort. Let's put that here. Then on the legs, rotate, tuck it in basically. Now there are panels on this leg that flip up like this to do other things if you want, but these are the main modules for the legs. First arm, let's transform it. Comes a little platform with a attachment for a ramp. Crane arm, let's put that here. Self-explanatory. Lower torso ramp, basically why his torso can only pivot this much. The other ramp, and his 2 guns, which we can separate. Okay, let's build his base. First, we're going to take the arm and the legs. There we go. Let's attach the legs for this module, like so. You can see that. Next, we're going to take the main body, and then we're going to lift up this peg, and we're going to take this piece, part of his gun, place it up here. We're going to peg it into here and here. There you go. And then on the bottom, this piece pegs in like so, basically to provide stability when you put it on the ground. This piece will attach here, and then this piece, this ramp piece, will attach here, and the crane arm will go here. And that is it. Now this is just one configuration, the standard configuration that you see in the instructions, but of course you can basically make your own, build your own, sort of like Legos and Transformers mixed together. Now it is a MicroMaster base, so here are some MicroMasters for size comparison to interact with Ironworks. So kind of cool. You can roll them down. And here's sound barrier, because sound barrier basically transforms into a ramp, and you can attach him as well, like so. Now can't really fold down, but I guess you can attach him to a taller piece if you wanted to. Hey, let me get him into robot mode and give you my final thoughts. All in all, I think Ironworks is an awesome figure, and I may be very biased to that, being a fan of the Micromaster gimmick, and being that Ironworks is a Micromaster base that transforms into a robot. I pretty much sold on that gimmick as well. I think if Ironworks is an indicator of the bases to come, I'm very much looking forward to more modulators from this line. You know, it's simple, it's a parts former, but the playability, the collectability, the army building and base building, that feature is so much of a plus for me. So I can't wait to hopefully find a couple more copies of Ironworks to interact with my bases, and hopefully have a lot more modulators from Earthrise down the line. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thank you for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.